Welcome to my corner of the internet. I'm Hex the Alchemist, and today we will be following the story of Jonathan Blackwood, here to unveil the dark machinations of a mysterious cult that seems to plague Arkham. For those of you who are just now joining us, we play as Jonathan Blackwood. This is on ChatGPT, so if things get kind of weird, that's not on me. And we just got done kind of talking to the families of the victims, and apparently everybody's been obsessed with the occult. So we ourselves go to this kind of bookstore, occult bookstore, and we have just been warned to be very careful because knowledge comes with a price. So right now, we just left the bookstore. We're just trying to get our bearings here. So what will be our next move, or what will be your next move, Jonathan Blackwood? At this point, I don't quite know what to do, because I don't want to go into the cave. Not alone. I want to investigate more about the cult, but also I don't want to possibly get kidnapped by the cult. So yeah, we're gonna take a look back at the people. Okay, Mrs. Harrington, Mr. Harrington, Thomas Peter. So one thing I was noticing as I edited the last video is that Mr. Harrington and Thomas Peterson are both men, or males, or masculine presenting, to my knowledge. So I don't know if it's just the dudes specifically that are being kidnapped, or are there also women who are being kidnapped? So what should Jonathan do next? I want to secretly secretly search the town for more symbols of cults like the ones I found in the cave. Yeah, let's just see whether or not the cult has a bigger presence than I would expect to. Okay, we're mapping out. We are being smart. We're taking notes. Oh no, we're in a house. I read too far within. We walked into a house. Jonathan Blackwood is determined to just go into the great beyond, it seems. Jonathan, stop! Taking the shopkeeper's words to heart, you decide to embark on a secret search throughout the town of Arkham for more symbols associated with the hidden cult. Armed with the knowledge of the symbols you discovered in the cave, you venture out into the streets, careful not to draw attention to your activities. As you explore, you keep a sharp eye out for any signs or markings reminiscent of the sinister symbols etched within the cave. You scan the walls of buildings, alleyways, and even the ground of the local park. After a thorough investigation, you spot a faint symbol partially hidden beneath peeling paint on the door of an abandoned building. Following this lead, you continue your search, finding another symbol scratched into a tree trunk near the outskirts of town. It becomes clear that these markings serve as a hidden trail, guiding those initiated into the cult's dark rituals. With each discovery, you note down the location and the nature of the symbol in your trusty journal. Okay, we're learning, mapping out a pattern of their presence throughout Arkham. It becomes evidence that the cult's influence is more pervasive than initially suspected, as with all cults. One evening, as the sun sets and darkness envelops the town, you stumble upon a decrepit and dilapidated house rumored to have once belonged to a prominent member of the cult. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you— No! Jonathan! Jonathan. You do not go inside a creepy old house on your own. Alright. We're going inside the house, apparently. You crave death. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you cautiously make your way inside, navigating the creaking floorboards and dust-laden rooms. Do you have a tetanus shot, Jonathan? You're gonna need it. Within the house, you find evidence of their activities. A hidden chamber adorned with elaborate occult symbols, a forgotten altar, and dusty tomes filled with forbidden knowledge. Because this place was a sanctuary. Well, was a sanctuary. Why are they not here? As you delve deeper into the house, you hear a faint sound, barely audible above or over the howling wind outside. A door creaks open, revealing a secret passage leading further into the depths of the building. The choice lies before you. Venture into the hidden recesses or retreat and regroup before confronting the occult. Steal the tomes. That's the first thing I thought was steal their books. So I want to look inside their tomes of knowledge to see who or what they are serving or trying to accomplish. I want to hide while I do this because I don't want to be spotted by the cult. Oh, ChatGPT is like, aw, man, you're choosing the smart option. This is AI trying to kill us. Okay, so I want to see who or what they're serving, what they're trying to do. Taking a moment to collect yourself, you decide to explore the hidden tomes left behind by the cult within their sanctuary. Understanding the gravity situation, you find a secluded spot to hide within the house, ensuring you won't be discovered while delving into their forbidden knowledge. Okay, like, they're also saying that arcane knowledge and occult knowledge comes at a price, and be careful. So I'm a tad bit nervous. So, as you settle into your hiding place, you carefully open one of the dusty tomes titled Arcana of the Abyss, Unraveling the True Masters. They're filled with cryptic text, illustrations of otherworldly entities, and detailed accounts about rituals. Alright. Discover the cult worships ancient malevolent being known as... What is that? Oh, I can zoom in. Ooh. Nyarlathotep. So we're gonna call them Naya. Often referred to as the Crawling Chaos. Described as a shape-shifting deity with 1,000 forms, Naya is a manipulator of human affairs, sowing chaos and corruption wherever it goes. The cult seeks to bring about the return of Naya and usher in an era of madness and destruction, as most cults do. The ritual involves opening gateways into other realms, summoning otherworldly creatures, and conducting forbidden rites to gain favor from the deity. As you continue reading, you come across references to a grand ritual planned to take place in the heart of Arkham. The cult aims to unleash Naya's influence, plunging the town into an eternal night of terror and despair. With this knowledge, you realize the urgency of stopping the cult's plans before it's too late. Carefully document... Okay, we are learning. We are documenting down everything. Because one day, this is gonna come back up again, as cults do. They reappear. So we're gonna need to remember this. Carefully document the crucial details in your journal, making note of the outcome ritual and any potential weakness. Yes! We are learning! Jonathan! You're kind of a mixed bag of nuts and bolts here, Jonathan, because on one half, you go out into the abandoned, creepy house, but on the other hand, you're like, where are the weaknesses? What are the vulnerabilities? As you close the tome, a sense of both trepidation and determination fills your heart. It is clear that the forces you are up against are formidable, and the stakes are higher than ever. Your investigation has revealed the true nature of the cult and the impending doom they seek to unleash upon Arkham. Now armed with vital knowledge, you carefully retreat from your hiding place, leaving the abandoned house. Okay. It's time to plan your next move and gather allies who can aid you in confronting the cult and preventing the ritual from taking place. What will be your next step, Jonathan Blackwood, in your quest to thwart the cult's plans and save Arkham from the grasp of... I'm gonna call them Naya, because I can't pronounce that name. I want to see if the humans who were kidnapped are mentioned in their ritual books. Yeah, I want to see if they're okay. Because they have been kidnapped, actively. Oh, no! I see there's something about souls. Alright. We're delving into souls. With a sense of urgency, you investigate further with the tomes of forbidden knowledge, searching for any mention of the kidnapped individuals within the cult's ritual books. Alright, again, we are learning! You retreat to a secluded and dimly lit corner. Thank you, Jonathan. You're being smart. Ensuring your safety while you continue. Flipping through the pages of the occult text, you scan for clues, descriptions, or references. The symbols and incantations recorded within the books are intricate and arcane, underscoring the gravity of the cult's dark practices. After careful examination, you stumble upon a section that details a particular ritual known as the Convergence of Souls. The ritual involves sacrificing individuals with pure souls to strengthen the connection between earthly realm and Nyarlathotep's domain. The victim's life force is channeled to empower the impending ritual that would unleash the crawling chaos upon Arkham. Uh-oh. As you read further, you come across a list of names, each one corresponding to one of the kidnapped individuals. The names include Mrs. Harrington's husband, Thomas Peterson, and others who have mysteriously vanished. It becomes clear that they were taken as offerings for the cult's dark purpose. Okay. A sense of urgency and responsibility wells up within you. The lives of these innocent individuals are in grave danger, their souls bound to be used as fuel for the cult's nefarious ritual. You're now driven not only by the need to stop the cult's plans, but also by the desire to rescue those who have been taken. Taking note of the names and any additional information. Alright, we're taking notes. We're learning here. You close the ritual book. It's time to act swiftly and strategically to save the captives and put an end to the cult's malevolent activities. What will be your next move, Jonathan Blackwood, as you navigate the perilous path to rescue the kidnapped victims and disrupt the cult's plans? Okay, so we're taking notes in the journal. I want to search to see if there is a way to disrupt the rituals or to kill. We're going to see whether or not... Where's the name? Because I'm not trying to spell that. Kill Bobby. Because, like, I'm not... Uh-oh. This may violate our content policy. I mean, I did use the word kill. So... Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Understanding the gravity of the situation and imminent danger posed by that in the cult, you delve deeper into the occult tomes because, okay, you want to disrupt the rituals. If anything, disrupt the convergence of the souls. That would stop the feeding, that would stop everything. However, if somehow you don't do a good job, how do you kill this thing? Okay, you want to neutralize or destroy the entity. As you peruse the ancient text, you come across scattered fragments of information and whispered hints. The rituals involving Naya are complex and deeply intertwined with otherworldly forces, making them challenging to counteract directly. However, you discover whispers of a legendary artifact known as the Tome of Banishment. Okay, tome. Said to contain a spell capable of banishing powerful entities back into their own realms. According to the text, the tome is hidden within a secret chamber beneath the ruins of an ancient temple. The cave! The cave! Okay, I really should have gotten into the cave, I'm guessing. Sorry to shout. The cave. We need to go into the cave. Where's a bookstore man? I think bookstore man might be a good ally. He might have the tome. He might be able to help me find it. Usually the texts mention a potential weakness, aversion to pure light and divine energy. Okay. So we need to go to the church? With the knowledge, you take notes. Mind races with the thoughts. Gotta save the innocent captives, alrighty. Knowing that time is of the essence, you leave the abandoned house. Why? Okay. You need to equip yourself with protective charms, gather information on the temple's layout and defenses, and seek out potential allies who share your desire to combat the cult and save the kidnapped victims. Okay, what will be your next steps as you prepare? I want to... I'm going to return to... Actually, it said that I had items, so then I want to search my occult trinkets to see if I have anything to protect myself. Because in the beginning, it gave me an inventory and it's saying that I have some... Ooh. We have a lot. In preparation for the perilous journey ahead, you carefully retrieve your collection of occult trinkets, each possessing its own unique properties and potential for protection. You lay them out before you, ready to assess their abilities and help determine which ones will aid you. Amulet of Warding. A small, intricately carved amulet pulsating with faint energy. It's said to provide protection against dark forces and ward off malevolent entities. Wearing it close to your heart may offer a shield. Okay. Blade of Light. Okay, yeah, you don't like Divine Light. A ceremonial dagger crafted from an otherworldly material. It glows with soft, radiant light when drawn. While not capable of inflicting direct harm upon, divine energy might weaken or repel. Okay, we need that. Sigil of Protection. A worn parchment inscribed with powerful symbols of protection. When activated from its glowing barrier that shields against dark magic and malign entities. Placing it strategically during confrontations might offer temporary sanctuary. Elixir of Clarity. Okay. A small vial containing a luminescent liquid. When consumed, it enhances your mental fortitude, allowing you to resist the insidious influence of Naya's manipulations and maintain clarity. And a Scroll of Shielding. A parchment scroll adorned with ancient runes. Unfurled and recited correctly, it creates a temporary shield of magical energy, providing defense against mystical attacks and falls. Alright! Oh, can I not bring all of them? As you evaluate your collection of occult trinkets, you ponder the best combination of items to enhance your protection and increase the chances of survival. Each artifact possesses its own strengths and limitations, and choosing the right ones will be crucial. Remember that these trinkets are not foolproof guarantees of safety, but they can provide valuable assistance. How many trinkets can I take with me? How many trinkets can I take with me? Okay, considering the practicality of carrying and utilizing your occult trinkets during your expedition, it would be reasonable to choose a maximum of 3. Okay, we have to make a selection of 3 trinkets to bring with you. This selection will allow you to a focused set of protective items without burdening yourself too much. Please let me know which 3 trinkets you'd like to take with you from the list provided. Now's a bad time to reveal that I'm horrible at decision making. So let's look. Let's take a peek. Okay, Amulet of Warning. Blade of Light. Sigil of Protection. Elixir of Clarity. So, like, these are all so good. So, okay. What is... Okay. Shapeshifting deity with 1,000 forms. Era of Madness. Okay, so right off the bat, my mind is going Blade of Light and Elixir of Clarity. Just off the bat. Because I'm going to be looking a lot into mystical and occult knowledge, so I don't want to, like, go insane. And maybe, hopefully, I could give that Elixir of Clarity to someone else. Like, if one of the kidnapped people have decided that they don't want to do this, or, like, they don't want to come with me when I rescue them. Okay. So the Amulet of Warding is provide protection against dark forces. Also, am I going? Would I be able to give a trinket that's not one of my 3 to an ally? Okay, well, no, one of your, I want it. While you still have your chosen 3 trinkets for your personal use, you can trust another trinket from your collection to your ally. This will equip them. Okay, so I don't have to pick them, and that's the only 3. Just those 3 are from me, specifically. Sharing this power protection. Remember to consider the strengths and abilities of your ally when deciding which trinket. Okay, each trinket has unique properties. So, can I change which trinkets, which 3 trinkets I carry at a different point in the adventure? It's like, is this a one-time thing? Okay, so this isn't a one-time thing. Holy cannoli. Yes, you have the flexibility to change the 3 trinkets you carry with you at 3 different points of the adventure. Circumstances evolve, new challenges. You come across new trinkets, okay. And you can make adjustments. Should be reasonable in the context of the story and your character's capabilities. It's important to maintain consistency and avoid arbitrary or excessive swapping. Gotcha. When you decide to change your selection, simply let me know which ones you wish to replicate and which new trinkets you wish to carry instead. Provide you with the updated information on the new trinkets you chose. Remember, your choices should be in line with the narrative and contribute to the overall flow and immersion of the adventure. Okay, so once again, I want to take with me the... This is bad, because all these are so good! So I'm going to take the Blade of Light. Because that has more uses. Because it glows softly, so I can use it as a flashlight when I go down into the cave. And also, if I go down into the cave, I'm definitely going to interact with some cult members. So I'm going to take the Blade of Light. Okay. What's next? Okay, so the Scroll of Shielding is just mystical attacks and spells. The Sigil of Protection is dark magic and malign entities. The Amulet of Warning. And my mind is like, take the elixir, take the elixir, take the elixir, take the elixir. So we're gonna go with the Elixir of Clarity. Oh, right, we can do that. Okay. Alright, Jonathan Blackwood. Here are the details of the 3 trinkets you've decided to take with you. The Blade of Light. Thermal dagger crafted with otherworldly material, soft radiant light. This divine energy can weaken or repel the entity. The Blade of Light can also be used to channel focused energy, alright, or serve as a symbol of divine protection. I'm being smart here. Amulet of Warding. It's a powerful talisman enhancing your resilience against the influence of the cult and their rituals. It can ward off malevolent entities. Elixir of Clarity. It consumes... The elixir grants you heightened focus, clarity of thought, and resistance against mind-altering effects. Alright. I'm excited! With these 3 trinkets, you're equipped with both defensive and mental fortification, allowing you to confront the horrors that await you. Make wise use of their powers, for they can greatly aid you in your quest to thwart the cult and rescue the kidnapped victims. As your adventure progresses and you encounter new challenges, I can't read today, you can reevaluate and make changes to your trinkets if needed. Okay, adaptation and strategic decision making will be the key to your success. Now, Jonathan Blackwood, are you ready to embark on your journey? I am ready to embark. Where are we going next? Jonathan, please don't go into another abandoned building. Just because you have the dagger does not mean you're safe. Oh, Lord. With your chosen trinkets in hand and a resolute determination, you set forth on your perilous journey. The path ahead is fraught with danger and uncertainty, but armed with the Blade of Light, the Amulet of Warding, and the Elixir of Clarity, you are prepared to face whatever horrors lie in wait. As you venture deeper into the heart of Arkham, the weight of the impending ritual and the fate of the kidnapped victims hangs heavy upon you. The echoes of dark whispers and the lingering presence of the cult surrounds you, but you press forward, driven by the need to save the innocent and put an end to the cult's malevolent plans. Remember to utilize your trinkets wisely, for they possess unique properties that can aid you in combat, provide protection against dark forces, and enhance your mental fortitude. Stay vigilant, be prepared to adapt to your strategies, and seek out allies who share your cause. The journey ahead will test your courage and resilience, but know that you possess the strength to face the horrors that await. May the light of the blade, the warding power of the amulet, and the clarity of the elixir guide you through the darkness. Good luck, Jonathan Blackwood. The fate of Arkham and the lives of the kidnapped victims rest in your hands. Alrighty, we have our trinkets! Thank you everyone so much for watching. Once again, there's not really any dice rolling. It's kind of reminds me of the style of one of those older RPGs where like you click which way you want to go. So next episode, hopefully, I think that we should go talk to the bookstore, like the occult bookstore man. I do think that he's probably one of the allies that we should have if he's a good guy. Just because he's like, oh, I have all this occult knowledge. Or maybe he's with the occult. Because, like, why would you be wearing a cloak in the middle of a bookstore? I don't know. May or may not talk to Miss Harrington and the Peterson lady and just trying to see whether or not they're actually mystical warriors or if they're just kind of civilians. But we shall see. Once again, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you all in the next video.